What's up, lads? My name is Ragnarok and welcome to my show. Today we will be playing Morrowind, and without wasting any time, let's get right into it. So, just for a bit of context, I've never played Morrowind. I've played Oblivion and Skyrim, but for some reason I've just never played Morrowind.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Neat.
Wake up. We're here.
Jeez. If I want to sleep, I'm gonna sleep.
Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up.
Oh jeez, I forgot the guild games had really crappy
What's
models.
your name?
Ragnarok.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say
I'm a pretty heavy sleeper, lad.
I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
WS is move forward, move backwards, A and D, move side to side, and the mouse looks around. I would not have known that. Thank you,
Better
Bethesda.
do what they say.
I've never played any games before Bethesda. I would have never known. Let me guess, shift is to run.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Oh, sure, lad. Spacebar huh?
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You got spikes you do not have spikes growing out of your head. That is a good thing.
You finally arrived.
It would be kind of bad if that lad had spikes growing out of his head. Ah, jeez. I mean, resist fire. Dragon skin. Resist magic. That's pretty decent. Argonian. Immune to poison. Resist disease and water breathing. Resist disease, resist poison. Alright, I'm just gonna cut this part out of the video and create my character. So I'll talk to you guys in just a second. Alright guys, we are back.
Sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your
Then
release.
again, it didn't take that long to do. Guessing I need to go in here.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Answers questions, generates class, give him the info, pick from class list. Fill out forms yourself, create custom class. Huh? I'll just answer the last questions.
On a clear day, you chance upon a strange animal, its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long. What do you do?
Use herbs from your pack to put it to sleep. Do not interfere in the natural evolution of events, but rather take the opportunity to learn about a strange animal that you've never seen before. Draw your dagger, mercifully ending its life with a single thrust. I mean, all of these are pretty bad. I guess draw the dagger and mercifully ending its life.
One summer afternoon, your father gives you a choice of chores. What would you rather do?
Go catch a fish at the stream using a net and line. Work in the forge with him casting new iron, a new plow. Gather herbs for your mother who's preparing dinner. I'm gonna say go catch fish at the stream.
Your cousin has given you a very embarrassing nickname, and even worse, likes to call you it in front of your friends. You have asked him to stop, but he finds it very amusing to watch you blush. What do you do?
Make up an even more embarrassing nickname for him and use it constantly until he learns his lesson. Make up story. Make your nickname a badge of honor instead of something humiliating. Beat up your cousin. If he ever calls you that nickname again, you will bloody him worse than this time. Oh jeez. I guess I'd have to make up a more embarrassing nickname.
There is a lot of heated discussion at the local tavern over a group of people called telepaths. They've been hired by certain city-state kings. Rumor has it these telepaths read a person's mind and tell their lord whether a follower is telling the truth or not. You believe what?
In these times, it's a necessary evil, although you do not necessarily like the idea. A telepath could have certain advantages during a time of war, or in finding someone innocent of a crime. This is a terrible practice. A person's thoughts are his own, and no one, not even a king, has the right to make such an invasion into another human's mind. Loyal followers to a king, nothing to fear from a telepath. It is important to have a method of finding assassins and spies before it's too late. I mean, if your followers are loyal, I don't think that the followers would necessarily have to fear a telepath. So I'm gonna go with number 3.
Your mother sends you to the market with a list of goods to buy. After you finish, you find that by mistake a shopkeeper has given you too much money back in exchange for one of the items. What do you do?
Pocket the extra money, knowing that the shopkeeper in general tends to overcharge customers anyways. Return to the store and give the shopkeeper his hard-earned money, explain to him the mistake. Decide to put the extra money to good use and purchase items that would help your family. I mean, if the shopkeeper's generally known for overcharging people, I would think the best option would be to put up the extra money so that you could help your family. So I'll have to go with that one.
While in a marketplace, you witness a thief cut a purse from a noble. Even as he does so, the noble notices and calls for the city guards. In his haste to get away, the thief drops the purse near you. Surprisingly, no one seems to notice the bag of coins at your feet. What do you do?
Leave the bag there knowing that it's better not to get involved. Pick up the bag and pocket it, knowing that the extra windfall will help your family in these times of trouble. Pick up the bag and signal to the guard, knowing that it's the only honorable thing to do. Return the money to its rightful owner. Now, think about this logically. It's a noble. If they drop if they have their bag stolen and it's dropped in front of you, no matter what you do in that situation, they're gonna try and get you arrested for it, thinking that you somehow had something to do with it. The best option here would be is to leave the bag there and walk away. Pick up the bag the guards are probably going to start searching people. It's a noble. They don't please the nobles, they don't get paid. So leaving the bag there is the best answer in my mind.
Your father sends you on a task which you loathe, cleaning the stables. On the way there, pitchfork in hand, you run into your friend from the homestead near your own. He offers to do it for you, in return for a future favor of his choosing. What do you do?
Ask him to help you, knowing that two people can do the job faster than one, and agree to help him with one task of his choosing in the future. Accept his offer, reasoning that as long as the stables are cleaned, it matters not who does the cleaning. Decline his offer, knowing that your father expects you to do the work. Alright. Well, my parents, they'd much prefer me to do the job myself rather than have someone else help me. So I would decline the offer and do it myself. Because if any way that job gets messed up, all that blame's going to me. So say the person who offered me this messed up in the middle of the chore and did not tell me about it. But later, my father notices. Well, my father's just going to blame it on me. And I still owe the guy helping him out later. So declining his offer is best for me.
Help fix the stove. While you're working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls towards her. What do you do?
Position yourself between the pipe and your mother. Push your mother out of the way. Grab the hot pipe and try and push it away. Now, me personally, I would probably react on instinct and grab the pipe and try and push it away. It may not be the smartest thing to do. It'd probably be easier to push her out of the way. But I would probably grab the pipe and try and push it out of the way. If I can't push it, I'm sure she would notice and move. So.
While in town, the baker gives you a sweet roll. Delighted, you take it into an alley to enjoy, only to be intercepted by a gang of 3 other kids your age. The leader demands the sweet roll, or else he and his friends will beat you and take it. What do you do?
Jeez. The Elder Scrolls, where you get mugged by children for a sweet roll. Give them the sweet roll now without argument, knowing that later this afternoon you will have all your friends with you and you can come and take whatever he owes you. Act like you're going to give him the sweet roll, but last minute throw it in the air, hoping that they will pay attention to it long enough for you to get a shot on their leader. That opinion right there is just stupid. Even if you do manage to hit the leader, now you got the others attacking you along with the leader. They're going to do more damage than you could have possibly hoped to do to that leader with one hit. Drop the sweet roll and step on it, then get ready for the fight. All these options involve me giving up the sweet roll. Lick the sweet roll. They would not want it then. I mean...
Entering town, you find that you are witness to a very well-dressed man running from a crowd. He screams to you for help. The crowd behind him seems very angry. What do you do?
Rush to the town's aid immediately, despite your lack of knowledge of the circumstance. Stand aside, allow the man and the mob to pass, realizing that it's probably best not to get involved. Rush to the man's aid immediately, despite your lack of knowledge of the circumstances. Now, the first and last one, they're both horrible. No matter what you do in that situation, you're gonna be a bad guy. Say you rush to the town's aid, but they're going after him for absolutely no reason. I mean, sure, they're gonna have a reason, but there's no telling what that reason is. But now if you go to that man's aid, for all you know, he just murdered a family and's running away from the crowd. So if you go to his aid, then you're technically aiding a criminal. The best option here is to stand aside and allow the man and the mob to pass. Alright.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
This entire video is just going to be me creating the character, isn't it? Oh geez, I'm already at 16 minutes. Apprenticed, fortified magicka. Weakness to fire. Fire magic's one of my favorites. Being weak to fire magic just wouldn't work out. Fortify agility. Paralyzed for 60 seconds on target. Paralysis. I mean, this is a pretty decent one right here. But I haven't seen them all yet. Actually, I'll cut this part out. So, now I'll see you guys in a minute.
Interesting.
Alright, we're back. I ended up picking the ritual
this
stone.
information is correct.
Let's see here. Ragnarok, Dark Elf, Witch Hunter. The ritual stone. I mean, everything seems right.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
I just pressed the button.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celis Gravius.
Pick up the dagger on the table. Press F, I believe it said. Neat, I suppose. What's down here? Absolutely nothing. My favorite. Ah, a wall. Wasn't that lovely? Engraved ring of healing. You now have a magic menu where you can see all your power spells and magic items. Like all menus, right click to use your new menu. Click the spell or magic item you want to make your active magic. Press R to ready active magic, then click to cast. Yes, this is an apparel item. Alright. Press spacebar to talk to the captain. Select topics to ask about them. Alright. Hey guys, we probably won't be going too far into
Your
this video.
papers, please.
First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival has already reached me yesterday. But my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Celius Gravis, Knight, and alright, Morrowind. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here or why you were released from prison and shipped here. But your authorization came directly from Emperor Oriel Septim himself. I don't need to know any more than that. And you have this office, you're a free man. Whenever you leave this office, you're a free man. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. Oriel Septim. Yes, Oriel Septim is still the Emperor. According to my instruction, he personally authorized your release from prison and your delivery here. It's all very mysterious, but that's the way the Empire works. Silent secrecy. Let not the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Or the Empire? Yes, of course. This is the Empire. The Vanderfall district are the province of Morrowind, and Morrowind has been part of the Empire for over 400 years. The current Emperor Oriel Septim, the 24th of the Septim line. You haven't been in prison that long, have you? Nothing wrong with that head, is there? The man said you were acting strange when they brought you in from the ship. Okay, I've already done that one. Now I believe it's time to talk about my duties. My journal has been updated. This package came with news of your arrival. You were to take this to Chaos Cordius and the town of Balmora. Go to the south wall of Corner Club and ask for Claudius, whatever his name is. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you. Alright. Well, that took a while. We're already at 25 minutes. I need to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Wait, are there not map markers? That would suck. Is it really not going to tell me where to go?
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
The Morrowind version of the zine. Glad we already found them.
Stranger.
Although, I guess you would interpret it as him being the original Nazim, while Nazim's just a copy of him. I'm guessing it's gonna be in here. So we'll just walk this way and hope we find it. Chances of my death are probably high, but that makes it even funner. To be honest, I'm surprised nothing has attacked me. I'm not sure if I'm even going to have any uses for these. Who knows, maybe they'll sell for a bit and I'll be able to get something better than dagger. The heck? Well, a random dead man. Such a wonderful sight. I talk about getting better equipment and I find better equipment. Ah, jeez. I'm gonna read through this and skip ahead. Alright, we are back. To be honest, it didn't take that long, but I've spent a lot of time on character creation and we're probably just gonna get to this person and then I'm gonna end the video. But not before speaking to you guys for a minute. You see, the way my channel is going to work is you guys can recommend games for me. Whichever game gets the most recommendations, that's the game I'll be playing. I'll have each game set to a specific day. So take Morrowind for example. I'll be playing Morrowind next week. Again. Since when did skeevers become strong? Oh, that's a... It's not a skeever? Well, alright. Well, anyways, as I was saying, I'll be playing Morrowind again next week, same day. But the way the channel will work is you guys can comment games you want me to play. And say you guys were to recommend another game I've never played. Yes, I know, surprising. And I played it tomorrow. Well, same time next week tomorrow I would be playing again. I plan to do that with my channel. I'm not even sure if I'm walking the right direction. I hope I am. Oh, there's a bridge. That's always a good sign, I guess. Yep, that's probably a good sign. Probably. Oh. wrong direction. Not even sure what you are. You look like a leech. A very pointy leech. Why are you taking no damage? I seriously have no clue what that's supposed to be. Ooh, what's this place?
Today will be your last.
My first encounter with a humanoid. I just get slaughtered. Oh crap. Well, I think this signifies the end of this episode. I mean, if you liked the video, then I guess just watch the next one. You can like if you want, it's up to you. So, I will talk to you guys in the next episode, but for now, see ya.